Everyone, it's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another HBAR update, and if you've been following along on the channel, you'd know that we've been pretty much calling every single move for move since this bottom. We actually called it exactly at this bottom simply because it was the 1618 target, and as we went to the left we could also see that was a key level of support over here, which was held by this nasty wick rejection, showing that price did penetrate through this level of support but was so strong that price came back up, reclaimed it, and then later confirmed its support. So pretty much confident in calling it from this level over here that we would rise back up, not only to the 1 fib level, but also to eventually this golden pocket over here, which we've seen happen exactly all as predicted on the channel. So if you haven't already, do subscribe so you're kept up to date with these HBAR updates going forward, so you can follow along and take these moves as well, provided on the channel totally for free. Any further guidance, any further help, whether you can't recognize the patterns, even if they are given totally free in the video with these trades as well, message me and I'll help you with that. Just message me on my Twitter, the links are in the description. Otherwise, guide yourself through the website links as well, where you can find more details anyway. So over here with this inverse head and shoulders pattern, as you can see, price was coming back down into this 1414. I told everyone, as there's a wick right there, we're going to hold this level. I'm expecting this level to hold. And even before we came down into there, I'd already marked out this arrow from the 1414 back up into this golden pocket. And look at that, as we predicted exactly. Why did this happen? Because we're holding a higher low over here. This means that we're failing to continue down to these lower targets, as we need a lower low beyond this point. So if we now reclaim the 20, which would also be the 1.272, we're definitely not going on that path. Now we're coming back up to the 1 fib level, and as it suggested, as we get back above the 1 fib level, we'd go ahead and test those golden pocket over there, which would be this right shoulder. However, what I also mentioned is that if we fail to turn this into support, so by getting above it and turning support, we do come back down to the 1 fib level, and as that is our range low over here, and this being our range low and this being our range high, if we want to get from this point a 40% move up, which was maybe in the thumbnail of my last video, we need to go ahead and hold that 1 fib level. Otherwise, there's one last layer of defense, which would be this inverse head and shoulders neckline over here, which we can see is where the 20 and the 55 is sitting at. And we were calling for this as well, guys. We were saying if this fails to hold, we come back down to this slanting support. And I said that if we were just relying on the Fibonacci rules, you can't lose the 1 fib level. But we are in this scenario not going to rely on the Fibonacci's because of this super bullish pattern over here, which we broke out of and actually met the target. So right now, after meeting that target, we're essentially reversing. This is what tends to happen most of the time. And then we're coming back down to test these key levels of support to try and break. So what we now need to see is this: reclaim the 1 fib and the golden pocket. If this does not happen, guys, because at the moment we've just run into key areas of resistance, this is still technically saying with the reversal wave is still in play, as we are below where the reversal wave was created. How did I get that golden pocket? I'm measuring this pump up to find where I'm dumping to then continue higher. We created the reversal wave just like this. So we're still in that reversal wave because, as we can see over here, it's still resistance. So as this is still resistance, you are yet to invalidate these further targets to the downside. When we came to the 1414, you held a high low to stop yourself from going down there, but potentially just prolonging the inevitable, which is to eventually go down there. And to get down there, you need to fail to reclaim this level. So we failed to reclaim this level, then you fail to hold the 1 fib level. And so the move above the 1 fib level into that area as of this moment is a fake out, unless right now, from where we are as of today's recording at 5244, price now needs to hold this level and reclaim not only the 1 fib level, but that golden pocket to get this 40+% pump into our range high at about 77 cents. If this is now not going to be the case and we go ahead and lose this inverse head and shoulders, this will suggest that we are still in a downtrend, because we are beneath the resistance point of the reversal wave, as well as the resistance point of the 200 moving average. And losing this would be losing a key level of support of a bullish pattern, breaking back in with potential to head lower, I'd be looking at these levels as support. But if these all fail, we'd be looking at further targets to the downside. The only reason why I'm saying that, not suggesting that it will happen, but just warning you guys that could happen, is because we are still underneath the 200 EMA and we failed to reclaim that reversal wave to continue as it should have, which would have been a Fibonacci retracement. We're trying to reclaim it to continue with that after this retracement, that continuation of the original trend, which, as we can see over here, was up, retrace, continue, reversal wave created, falling through it, going down to the targets. One more chance of reclaiming those levels to go on the original path. At the moment, failed. Hold this level for one more chance, otherwise we continue lower. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, as over half of you aren't subscribed. And of course, also not liking and commenting underneath the videos. We don't even get 10% of the people liking, unfortunately. Even though I'm putting the blood, sweat and tears into these updates absolutely every day, I wish you could also reciprocate that back to me. Again, if you need any further assistance, private message me over my Twitter or take those links straight to my website. Cheers.